What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kyng Pablo, and welcome back to the channel. So today we got a story about the turkey leg hut owner. Clearly, he's been using the restaurant as a trap house. We got a video I want to get into, then I'll come back in my commentary.
New at 3, bombshell claims in the federal arson case against the former turkey leg hut co-owner. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. I'm Andy Serrano.
And I'm Lisa Hernandez. Right now, a judge is deciding whether to keep Lynn Price in custody after prosecutors shared concerns that he threatened a witness or potential jurors. KPRC2's Bryce Newberry live in the newsroom after hours in the courtroom this morning. Bryce.
Yeah, Lisa and Andy, for the former turkey leg hut owner, federal prosecutors say the turkeys have come home to roost. They say for years, Lynn Price has tried to keep his hands clean of crimes, paying off others to do the dirty work, and they want to keep him in custody. During a more than 2-hour hearing, an FBI agent testified that Price paid $1,400 to have his ex-business partner's bar, 5015, blown up nearly 5 years ago. This is surveillance video from that early morning in June of 2020 when masked men poured gasoline all over the patio before that fire that then caused an explosion and destroyed the building. An indictment unsealed last week alleges that Lynn Price orchestrated this plan. The owner of that bar allegedly told FBI agents he initially planned to bring Lynn Price into that business, but then decided not to. The owner allegedly turned down a box of cash Lynn Price brought him to be part of the ownership team. And then when Bar 5015 started selling crawfish, apparently using the turkey leg hut supplier, the owner said Lynn Price called screaming and hollering and threatened to blow the place up. So in the past, Lynn Price went to federal prison on tax fraud related charges. Once he got out on supervised release, prosecutors allege that he's been involved in other criminal activity, including paying a co-defendant in this arson case to steal vehicles and heavy machinery. The FBI agent testified under oath that same co-defendant admitted to bringing truckloads of hydro marijuana from California that would be stored at the turkey leg hut and then got sold at the restaurant in custom branded packaging. Prosecutors allege Lynn Price got the proceeds and gave some of the money to that co-defendant. And while he's not charged connected to those allegations specifically, Price's attorney argues he is not a danger to the community. He's actually helped the community after natural disasters.
Mr. Lyndell Price deserves a bond for various reasons. One being that he's not a danger to the community. You heard multiple testimony as it relates to his community involvement, the things that he does for the community. But more importantly, the co-defendants that are on his indictment have all been given a bond. So we're asking for equity and asking for a bond similar to the other people on his indictment.
The federal judge ended this hearing by saying there's a lot to think about and she's going to chew on it. We don't yet know when she'll make a decision about keeping Lynn Price in custody.
And Bryce, we understand Lynn Price is accused of another arson in this current indictment. What did you find out about that?
Yeah, Andy, in April of 2020, prosecutors say he paid a co-defendant to steal a 1975 Chevy Nova because Lynn Price wanted the engine out of it. But once they took that truck to the mechanic, they found out it had been stolen from a police officer who owned it. It was then found burned near railroad tracks and a retention pond. Now, around both of these alleged arsons, prosecutors say call records show the two men were in touch.
And Bryce, we know you sat in court throughout the morning. What was Price's demeanor like in court today, and what do we know about what happens next?
Lisa, Lynn Price was still handcuffed and shackled. He was wearing an olive green jumpsuit. He had many people there to support him and seemed hopeful at the beginning of this hearing. He was nodding at them as they came in, but then as the hearing went on, he seemed to keep his head down. And then at times when some of these new allegations came out and were discussed, he would appear to react and shake his head. He was then taken back into custody while we await this judge's decision.
All right, and we're back. So the co-owner of the turkey leg hut, Mr. Lynn Price, was getting hydro marijuana out of California and bringing it to the restaurant, storing it and selling it out of the restaurant. He's in federal court. His lawyers are trying to get bond for him since all his co-defendants in his case have gotten a bond. They think he should get a bond as well. What do you guys think about the bond? Do you think he should get a bond or no? He also had a friend of his that had a bar. His bar set on fire for $1,400 because the owner wouldn't let him be a partner of it. So he got mad, especially when the restaurant started selling crawfish from the same supplier that he gets, I guess, turkey legs from. He called the man screaming and hollering in there, all that type of shit. Then he went to the man's establishment with a box of money trying to, I guess, force the man to make him a partner in his restaurant. Mr. Lynn Price is a mess. So I don't know if he should be out on bond or not, because he likes to pay people to do his dirty work. So I'm not sure if him being out on the streets, is he going to be paying other people to take people out that's going to testify against him or what? We're going to keep our eye on this story because, like they said, the turkeys have come home to roost. It's been your boy, Kyng Pablo. Please comment, subscribe, and I'll be back with the next one. See ya. Peace.